remember about a month ago when everybody was posting those AI generated photos of them, working out, them in an astronaut suit? Well, that app was Lensa that everyone was purchasing for. They were paying around $10 to get a bunch of photos. It would take about an hour or so to get those photos done for them. But what if I also told you that they were also using a free software to generate those images, and that essentially all the money that they made was all profit? So AI is getting huge. Everybody's finding out about ChatGPT and all these other softwares that do different things for you. But there's also an AI image creator, right? And why I'm mentioning this is that you can also use this for e-commerce, marketing, and I'll dive more deep into that. But this company, Lensa, essentially just marketed that, and basically it was a viral effect where everyone was posting it. Everybody was going on there and spending $10 on these photos. I wasn't a sheep and I didn't fall into that trap, just kidding. But, a lot of people ended up getting those photos. So over here was Rayjai, a startup company opened by Lensa. Lensa is an AI photo editing app which has not shot up until recently. Magic avatars, users uploaded 10 to 20 selfies. It's about $8, which carries up to 50 images, various images. But this was the company that everybody was buying from, right? So it just shows the power of AI, and that, when certain people don't know about these softwares, you can use that to your advantage, essentially, right? It's kind of like drop shipping. It's like, not everybody knows how to source these products from AliExpress. All you got to do is make a brand, a nice picture in the front, and good marketing, and everybody will go ahead and buy that service, right? I mean, these drop shipping products aren't free, but these people pretty much took complete advantage of it. And some people might say that this is a scam, and they're like thinking like, well, they should be sued. I don't think so, because the mind of an entrepreneur is to kind of use these services and use these products to your advantage, right? Because let's just say the general population doesn't know about this software, then use that to your advantage, make a business out of it, right? So like I mentioned before, how I'm implementing AI in my agency is that I'm using it for copy, right? I'm using it for ads. I'm generating this different type of copy and I'm using it for ads. So I don't completely use all the text in it, but I'll keep it as like a template, and I'll, add little offers around it. But that's pretty much how I'm implementing into it. Now, a business that you can open with that is just like a copy agency, right? So let's say, sending out emails, making ad creative copy, you can make an agency just like that using AI, and that will generally take you no energy, right? Because you'll just go in there, type some things about the product or service that they're trying to sell, and it'll generate you copy, right? That's an idea that you can create for an agency. Like I'll explain right now. For example, for my agency, I mostly focus on media buying, but I do have clients that come in and say like, hey, can you like fix up my emails? Can you fix up my website and that sort of stuff? And a lot of them don't even know about these AI services. So what I do is, instead of, hiring it out to someone on my team, I can go essentially and just, have that done on ChatGPT or have that done on any other software. So another thing is also I'll mention is BuzzFeed. So BuzzFeed, that big media company, actually essentially just took off 12% of their employees, and they're replacing it with like ChatGPT and other AI softwares to write those types of emails and that sort of stuff, and write those types of scripts for their media company. And that just shows you how big it is. If a big company like that is laying off people and, using and implementing AI, what's the next step that they'll do when they find other implementations other than like ChatGPT, like these image AIs, next thing there's going to be task AIs that will do tasks for you. There are already some available, but that's what I'm saying, is that you can come up with that idea, that will kind of, you'll show just like your brand image in the front. Example, like just how Lensa was that app that would, make these photos, and then basically would just go to this free AI generated software. You can create a brand and then offer a similar service, like a content agency, an image agency, even a print on demand agency that makes these special type of photos, and then you just put them on clothing essentially. So the overall thing is that you should be implementing AI into your business. e-commerce, whether it's for small tasks or big tasks. I think you should just slowly start incorporating AI into your business, because you have to kind of adapt with what's going on now, and implementing this will just make your life a lot easier, even maybe get you more business. Whether if you have an e-commerce store, you want to implement it into your emails, or if you want to just implement it into your website. That's one thing that I want to say, and I have even been implementing it in my business, and it's done a great job so far. So I'm just looking for other ways to start implementing it, and I'll share it with you guys. I've already started implementing it in some other businesses, but I'll share that with you guys at a later time. But yeah, what's your guys' whole thought process on this and that sort of stuff? And I'm gonna make a type of challenge videos later on about how I'm gonna take a business completely controlled under AI and try to turn it to a 10K a month business. And I wanted to kind of show you guys that, but that will be a video for later. So I just wanted to kind of go over this stuff with you guys, see where you guys are at, and kind of share this information with you guys if you didn't already know what AI is already doing right now. But I'm pretty sure you guys have heard people using it, whether it's students, business owners, but now it's time for us to kind of take advantage of this and use this for our benefit. All right, guys, subscribe down below. You guys know what to do. Subscribe down below, like the video. Don't share with anybody, because this is our secret. No one has to know about this. All right, guys, peace.